your fucking face. There's gonna be some comedians making jokes tonight, but I want to talk about the joke that's on you. Work for NASA on and off, doing freelance graphics operational manager for NASA. Now, is it really them halfway to the moon? Or they just turned out the lights in the cabin and pressed the camera up against a round window.
And finally, the element that seals their fate. All the footage of Apollo 11 requested from NASA over a 5-year period. One gem was discovered just before the completion of this documentary. An old reel received by mistake. It contains the raw or unedited footage of the crew of Apollo 11, Michael Collins, Edwin Aldrin Jr. and Neil Armstrong, staging part of their mission for nearly an hour in living color, with exceptionally clear behind-the-scenes audio of conversations discussing the techniques used to achieve a disingenuous picture depicting the Earth at a distance. This is a segment that they believed wasn't even being recorded, much less suitable for broadcast, for the lens was being zoomed out and the scene was being changed to that of an interior of the astronauts at work, and apparently the stop button popped back up on the recorder without notice. Here is the diffused work light that they used to see camera controls, but not throw light onto the spacecraft's wall. Here they remove part of the crescent insert. Finally, the iris is opened up to see the real location of the camera and the very bright and near Earth out the window.
NASA urine recycler, test 1, sample 1. It's the first water we've got out of the machine. This will allow astronauts to recycle their urine and sweat into beautiful, clean, clear drinking water. First sample, transparency, subpar.
Oh, that's just piss. That's just straight up piss.
A group of social criminals, these people in the space program. Nassholes, I call them.
You're the one who said you walked on the moon when you didn't. Calling the kettle black, if I ever thought of it. Saying I misrepresented myself.
Away from me.
You're a coward and a liar and a thief.
You want me to knock you in the head?
Well, I want you to swear to God on the Bible that you walked on the moon.
Okay.
If you walked on the moon, we're given the opportunity to swear to God that you walked on the moon.
I'm going to give you the opportunity to get the hell knocked out of you if you don't leave me alone.
So why don't you just put the end to the record in the argument, then put your hand on the Bible, swear to God you walked on the moon.
Mr. Several, knowing you, that's probably a fake Bible.
Well, you're talking to the wrong guy. Why don't you talk to the administrator at NASA? We're passengers. We're guys going on a flight.
I don't hit people, but you're going to be on the deck unless you get
I'm heading out. I appreciate it.
and get the hell out of the house.
Well, I've
Take your stuff and get the fuck out. Why don't you quote me and say it's bullshit?
When the shadows in around, I don't give a damn about all that shit.
shit of lunar orbit being falsified.
Being falsified?
Correct. We've got an unedited tape from a source at the Johnson Space Center.
Totally nonsense. Mr. Seibel, you do not deserve answers.
If you show this publicly, you're open for a lawsuit. Okay?
You search images of Earth from space, you're gonna see that image. I mean, why would you have fake images and computer animated images of Earth when you can have the real thing? So basically, when you search Earth from space, you should see all real images of Earth from space. Like, why everybody thinks NASA does science, so why wouldn't you see that? No, you get this. Ribbons of imagery. Why would you need to do that? Because there's supposed to be satellites past low Earth orbit. Why can't you just take a fucking picture? Okay, that's supposed to be real. That's Apollo 17's image of Earth, and they use it all the time, and nobody ever thinks about it. You're shown this. This picture is in every single science book. See that circle cloud formation? This picture is so distinctive. They use it on the covers of magazines. They still use it today. I saw it must be 3 weeks ago now, but I clicked on an article because it had this fucking image in it. They still use this picture to represent Earth.
Photo painting. Photo painting. Photo painting. Photo painting. Photo painting. How the fuck would you know? That's an official photo from NASA. But plus, how many people think that's a photo? But plus, how many people think this is bullshit? Oh, this is Pucapipia. This is a distant planet of Venus. As you can see here, you can see all the crater textures on my shirt.
Yeah, all of those are supposed to be real. They're from Apollo 17. So basically, when you search images of Earth from space and you want to see a real picture, you're going to see that, and you're going to see other pictures from Apollo. How long ago were the Apollo missions? And then you go to recent shit, like, what's it called? The Blue Marble 2012? It's a fucking composite. It's not a real picture. And they admit it. They tell you it's a composite.
Simmons' job is...
It's primarily taking data and making pictures out of it.
That's what this is. A composite of data sets from several different instruments translated into a picture.
So she said composite. Now, when you search images of Earth from space, even though everybody thinks NASA does science, they're on the cutting edge of science, they're exploring the solar system. When you search images of Earth from space, you should see real pictures of Earth from space. And you're not going to see that. You're going to see composite after composite. You could go to the Blue Marble series. You're going to see composite after composite. And they can't even make you at least 100 images of Earth from space. They don't even bother making 50 or 20. They don't care. They don't have to show you other images of the Earth. They just don't have to do it because nobody questions it. There it is. This picture is in every single science book. It is fake as fuck. And they keep using it because it is supposed to be real. Unlike their composites, which they don't use very often, they use this one.
In between each orbit.
So some of those are painted on.
It is photoshopped, but it's has to be.
Yeah, of course it has to be.
Sort of simulate the atmosphere.
And fuck you. There are no pictures of Earth from space. And this shows you that those GPS satellites do not exist, because if those satellites exist,